And we're back live, following that 68-33 victory by the Lady Eagles. Now, the boys varsity team, the Eagles, come out and they're taking on Country Day Tigers of University Academy.
Country Day
University Academy Tigers.
There we go. CDUA. It's a lot easier to say.
CDUA.
CDUA. Almost, poetic justice there. CDUA, easier to say.
Yeah.
I have a poem for you before we get started.
Okay.
I dig, you dig, he digs, she digs, they dig, we dig. It's not much of a poem, but it's really deep.
There you go.
We're going to send it down to the floor.
Here's the starting lineup for Country Day. Starting is a 6-foot senior, number 33, Darius Baptiste. Starting, he's a 5'11 senior, number 24, O'Brien Johnson. Starting, he's a senior, number 3, Tay Thomas. Starting is a 5'11 senior, number 5, Aiko Smith. And starting for the Tigers, a 5'5 senior, number 2, Tito Wilson. The Tigers are coached by Roman Hill, Carlise Berry, and Corey Williams. Now here's the starting lineup for your Eagles, he's a 5'9 junior, number 10, Malachi Tall. Starting, he's a 6-foot senior, number 11, Michael Gadd. Starting, he's a 6'2 senior, number 22, Starting, he's a 5'9 senior, number 2, Jaden Patton. And starting, he's a senior, number 12, Chuck
Well, you've heard the announcements there and the introductions to both teams. Thanks to the assistant coach there. We still wish I knew his name, Tom.
Ossie Clark.
That's him.
Yep.
He is Coach Clark.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, got a chance to meet him just now when I was down there. Did not get a chance to go to Coach Sanders, but I hope she just follows through with what she normally does.
But like a creature of habit.
Yep.
Hopefully she will do so.
And just comes all the way up here at halftime.
Yeah.
If not, I'll have to go seek her out and get her up here so you can talk to her. So, hey, look, just listening to Coach Clark call out the players' names. The tip is won by CDUA. And we've got, the number 5, the point guard, Aiko Smith. He dishes it out to Johnson on the wing on the right side. Going to go down low. That is Thomas. The ball's out of bounds, and it stays Tiger basketball. But this has got to be the cool first name team,
okay.
The CDUA Tigers. The ball off of the Menard Eagles. It picked up to number 5, and nice drive and lay-in by Aiko Smith. Darius, Aiko, Tito, and Tay.
Wow.
Like the Jackson 5.
Hey.
Here's a nice pass inside. That's Deuce Kirk with, I think.
Deuce, yep.
28.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's just
20.
number 20.
20
Okay.
is Deuce Kirk. That's right.
Yep. Deuce Kirk, he played his first year of football this year, played at defensive end and a little bit of tight end. Got to run the ball a little bit. There's a shot from the outside, no good. But there is a 2-point lead by CDUA, number 5 with that basket. Here's a steal by number 3, and the lay-in is good. Nice job by Tay Thomas on the drive, but a nice job by the Eagles to not foul. Trying to get around the pressure. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. That was Jacques Hopewell. I thought that was out of bounds by the Tigers.
And somebody up here echoes that same feeling with you a few moments ago, too.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, it was tapped right out of his hands. Hopewell trying to make the steal. They beat the pressure. And here's 3. That's a hot, boy, that's almost a travel right there, trying to get around Deuce. I think he didn't realize just how big Deuce is with that hop. He didn't get all around him.
That's a big old boy right there.
Tell you what, the coaches for the football team, JC and everybody, wish that Deuce would have come out earlier in his high school career and played instead of just getting 1 year out of him. He really enjoyed playing. Some pressure, 5-second count, got over it. This is Gadd. He throws it out. It's intercepted. That is Tito Wilson. Nice move. This is a nice drive right here. Lay-in is good. Number 5 with his 4th point. It's quick 6-0. And Kendrick Moore going to take a timeout. We will too at 6:04 mark in the first quarter. Our first period, it is 6-0 Tigers.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back live at the Eagles Nest. Temperature is perfect inside. Don't have to worry about the rain here for basketball. Started out as a great night for the Lady Eagles, winning 68-33, and you saw it right here on Full 46 Sports. You know, I went that whole time and didn't wish Doug Gann an opportunity for him to get better. And don't give that cold to Melissa either.
No, please don't.
So here's a turnover by the Eagles. This is Wilson with it. He keeps it outside. He's got a man under. Boy, he missed that pass. They're going to set up, running off a screen down low along the line. 24 going to drive it in. Deuce Kirk got a hand on it. Now that's a jump ball. But they're going to call a foul from behind. They're going to call a hold. I think that's Deuce's first foul. First foul of the game.
Yep.
But yeah, we wish Doug well. Hopefully he can take the weekend and feel better.
Yeah, he's not just playing hooky. He's actually not feeling good.
Yeah, you know, I called and talked to him after I got the text about seeing if I could fill in tonight. And when I called, it wasn't just a fake cough. You know, like,
right.
I feel bad. No, he sounded horrible.
Yeah, when he told me, you know, you were going to be here, I thought about having you go by and pick up his mics, but I'm glad you had your own headsets because that was the other thing. Because Tuesday he had a little bit of a cough, a little dry cough. It didn't sound bad, you know, because sometimes you can just get those little things in the sniffles. And I was like, best not. If you've been sick, no.
Yeah. Well, you know, that was one of the things that he put in the text. If you can fill in, bring your headsets. I didn't even think about why that was a good idea till you just started saying it, but he obviously was thinking it. So getting caught in the trap and the turnover, Eagles got it back. Here's a pass down low, the drive, and the shot is short, but Deuce Kirk is there, and the Eagles are finally on the board as Kirk gets the rebound and the turnaround lay-in to get 2. Eagles are going to try to put a press on themselves, but they get it to the middle. It's how you beat the press. And number 5, this is a good little basketball team.
It is.
Country Day. The shot outside is nothing but net. Tito Wilson with 3. 11-2 the score. Quick. That's stepped on the line is Hopewell as he got the pass on the sideline, and that is an extra defender, as the Tigers did a nice job of letting that defender cause a turnover.
Actually, like the 12th man on the football field.
Yep, sixth man on the court.
Yep.
Number 5, Ako Smith. Pass down to number 3, Tay Thomas, TT. Wilson with the ball out front between the legs. Little juking. He's going to take it. Misses it. He can't get the roll. There's a pass up to 10. He's just trying to save it along the line, but they say he stepped out. That was Tolbert, Malachi Tolbert. Did a nice job of just saving the ball from going out of bounds on the throw. Got our first sub in the game, number 3. I'm going to have to go into my phone and figure out who that is. And I'll get that in a minute. Pass is out of bounds. Kind of ran out of time. That was a short turnaround, man.
Yes. I was going to say, I'm wondering, I don't want to jinx, I'll wait. I'm going to wait a minute. I'll say something about it later.
All right.
Oh, heck, why not?
Go ahead.
I just wonder if we will continue the streak of someone getting thrown out, one of the crowd fans getting thrown out. We've had one the last 2 games we've done. Last 2 games.
Ah, okay. So I haven't had the pleasure of witnessing that.
Yeah, we don't give them any more fanfare on the camera than they've already gotten here at the courtside.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Shot is up in the foul. Should get 2 unless they call it on the floor.
It's on the floor. He was pointing down, yeah.
Okay. That's 2 fouls. So far, pretty clean. 2 fouls on the Eagles, none for CDUA, Country Day University Academy. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Number 3 for Menard, who's in the game. He's on defending 5 there. 5 with another basket. That's the stud right there for CDUA. Is that 33? There's
which one?
Deuce Kirk.
Yep.
Nice job by Tolbert to dish it off to Kirk to get his 4th point, the Eagles' 4th point. The Eagles got a little pressure going, trying to almost a 10 count. Got to be close. They say he got it across. Oh, if he takes that fall, Hopewell could have got the charge there. This fellow right here coming up to guard is number 3, and I don't have a 3. Oh, there it is. JT Norton is Deuce Kirk with the one-handed rebound as he was boxing him out. Here's Hopewell. That's a charge right there. Lowered the shoulder, and good defense by the Tigers as Hopewell picks up his first foul. And the 3rd foul.
I think it's his 3rd foul, actually. I know it's his 2nd. Because I think he got the one just before that.
He got the one on Kirk. Oh, out here on the side. Okay.
Right.
So Kirk's got 1 and he's got 2. So JT Norton is number 3. He was the first sub to come into the game for the Eagles. They didn't. They only had 5 of them. So here's another sub, number 13. We'll get a name on them. They're going to call the foul
on
13 that just came in. I thought I saw the one go up first. He was on the covering. All right, so now I don't. Let's take a look at that. 13. Am I seeing that? Whose idea was to put white numbers on a white jersey?
Yeah, that's just mean to
that's
our eyes.
Mean to the fans and everybody, I guess. Maybe, almost a steal there by Tolbert.
And was.
And he got it. Lay-in. Oh, it's a little hard. They're going to get it. That's 13. And he misses the lay-in. And the ball goes out of bounds in favor of the Eagles.
Yeah, you got a 13, a 10, 23, and I think 2 is the other one that's up there?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a 13 on the roster. That could be a technical, unless that's – no, Noah Gadd is 23, right?
Who's that?
Noah Gadd. There's a Michael Gadd and a Noah Gadd. I wonder if that's Noah Gadd, number 13. Because I got a 33 gauge right. I've got a Noah Gadd 23, and then you've got Michael Gaz, number 11. Shot is off. Deuce he's got it.
Oh, wow.
He's got a man open. If he gets it down below, I think the Eagles caught a break on that.
They did. His foot was out of bounds before it came out of his hand. But
Tito Wilson, got a tip on it, but I think if I'm correct, that number 13 being Michael, or not Michael, but Noah Gadd,
Deuce.
I think he got a hand on it. Deuce missed the layup. There's a second foul on Deuce. That's not going to bode well for the Eagles. We're still in the first period, and you got Hopewell and Deuce with 2 fouls apiece.
Referees are letting them play through a little bit, if you will. A little physical, but they're letting them play through right now.
All right, I'm going to call number 13 Noah Gadd right now because until I see a 23 jump out there. But I'll have to look. There's not a second page because this coach signed off on the last square. Here's a 5 on the lay-in. Nice job. That was Norton, I think, slapping that ball out of bounds. 50 seconds left in the first period. 13-4, CDUA, the Tigers over the Eagles. That's Michael?
Michael is number 13.
Number 13?
Yes.
Okay. Who's number 11?
13 is Christian Sherman. 11 is Gadd.
Yeah, 11 is Gadd, but 13 is
Christian Sherman.
We don't even have a Christian Sherman listed.
That's good, but they do. They just didn't give it to us.
I got it off the book.
Yeah, it's
a picture off the official book. If they call 13 for a foul, I'll put.
Unless there's another page for some reason because it's all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, and coach signed off at the bottom. 29 seconds left. I won't bring it up because it's a technical foul for not having him in the roster. If he gets a foul and they call 13 and the bookman says, hey, I don't have a 13. 5 on the dribble, 1 playing man-man ball. There's 13.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. 1-3 on the foul. I wonder if she's looking over saying, I don't have a 13 on the roster. What do we do? Do we add him?
I think that's what's fixing to happen.
She's going to have to add him over the coach's signature at the bottom.
Uh-oh.
But, I mean, this is not a division game or anything like that, I guess. So let that slide.
If you want to write it down.
Christian Sherman.
Christian Sherman.
Thanks to the
Maddie Smith, the assistant coach for the girls.
For the girls, yep. Thank her for that for us. Number 2, that is Tito Wilson. That's
almost
end of the first quarter. The shot off the front of the rim, and the Tigers take a 13-4 lead over the Eagles as we take a break and head into the second period.
This is you are watching 446sports.com.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Senla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles, and I promise our team at the all-new Giles Hyundai will do everything possible to live up to the high standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. And with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
And we're back live at the start of the second quarter. The Eagles trail by 9, 13-4.
A little bit different result than we had at the girls' game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a slow start for the girls, but the second quarter, it was a 30-point outburst for the Lady Eagles, and that's when they put the game away. Let's see what the boys team, if they can solve this CDUA, the packed zone defense and not letting them get in the middle. Of course, they have a height advantage, but they're going to make the Eagles shoot from the outside and beat them. And here's a shot. That was number 13, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
That's him again.
That was Sherman, Christian Sherman. And the shot was no good. The foul against the Eagles.
And it's 1-1.
Well, on the next one, right? That was
1-1. That's number 7.
Oh, that is number 7. Okay. Who got that foul? Do you know?
That was number 13.
Okay, Sherman.
Yeah,
he's got his second foul too.
Yeah, number 33 is at the line.
Okay. 33 is Darius Batiste. Number 1 just came into the game. Matt Kirk, another football player, came out. Didn't play his whole high school career. Trying to get the pass down, and that one was just red. Number 4 for the Eagles.
Funny you say that. There's not any red on the floor.
Huh. Number 4, Tyler McVeigh. Hadn't written his name down yet. And a steal. But knocked out of bounds. Can't control it. Matt Kirk will take it out. This is Jaden Cotton swinging it around. And he's dribbling and going to get trapped if he gets it out. Well, if you hang on to the ball down there, trying to go low and stolen by number 33, Batiste. Still 13-4. Oh, that's a carry right there. Stuck on his hip, but not caught. Some defense are going to take it down the right side. Little pick. Can't get the screen action in the pick and roll. That's Wilson. He's going to drive it in. Oh, it lost the ball. Picked up by Norton, I believe. Number 3 is in, and he's got a basket. That's JT Norton with 2. Oh, nice pass down low. They found Tay Thomas right underneath the basket, and he lays it up over his head, over the back of his head, and gets the nice bounce off the board. 15-6, Tigers over the Eagles. They're swinging the ball around. 10 with a nice jump move and blocked by Batiste. That was Gage Wright. Oh, no, number 10, excuse me. Malachi Tolbert getting the ball swatted out of there.
And a bonus look to give also.
Yep. That was Jaden Cotton with the shot. Eagles get the offensive board. They're swinging it around. They got a man open. That's number 0, LB Carbo in the game now.
Number 2.
Yep. No, that's a tray with Jaden Cotton.
Yes, number 2 got the tray.
Number 2 gets the 3. 15-9. The Eagles cut the lead to 6. Here's the drive and the layup. Foul. The bucket and the harm. As Ako Smith gets the lay-in, and he'll get the extra shot to try to make it an 18-9 ball game.
And as Doug would say, see if you get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
That's right. Who got the foul on that, Chuck?
Oh,
do we know?
No, I wasn't looking at that.
And he can't get it the old-fashioned way. Eagles get the rebound. Ball is down. Norton with it, swinging it around to Cotton. Back to Norton. No shot. Oh, had a man cutting in. That was Carbo they could have got. Now they're just stuck on the outside. As there's Cotton with the 3. Almost got it off the backboard. referee took a shot into the forehead from the elbow of Aiko Smith. He's got to take a moment to gather himself up here, as Smith was out of bounds and touching the ball.
He's trying to sling it back in.
Yeah.
The ref was getting out of the way, and the girls, cheerleaders over there, kind of blocked him from going too far away.
Yeah, he didn't want to trip over him too bad, and Aiko Smith coming over and apologizing, although he didn't really have anything to apologize for. It's just one of those things.
All in the game.
All in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Swinging it around, the shot from way out front by Matt. No, that was Norton, and the ball was short. This is Smith with it, gets it out to Wilson. A lot of man-to-man dribbling here, and oh, there's a shot. Baptiste had a three-pointer if he wanted, but didn't take it. 24 in the game, and there's a steal. Nice job to get it to Norton. He's going to jump up. Norton with a nice shot off the backboard. He knew better than to go in there and possibly get the ball swatted away. 24 is Brian Johnson. He's the one who lost the ball, and the Eagles get the bucket on the turnover and the fast break. Here's two from the outside, way off. Kirk with the rebound. Norton with the ball. He's going to swing it around and get it out. He's got a three if he wants it. Drive it in and get a closer shot, and the roll works for Tolbert. And I think CDUA want to take a timeout. We will too. 17-13 to score. We'll be back right after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back live. Chuck, I missed two fouls, so I'm not sure where 7 and 8 on the Eagles went. But, I mean, this is something. Eagles have 8 fouls, and the Tigers have zero called against them.
And they are, like I said, this has been an aggressive play, and so the refs have let them play through a lot, these two boys teams. Who knows at this point? I hope it continues if they're going to stay at that level. The level heads also needs to prevail over the players out there, but just let them play through, be consistent with it.
Yeah, it's still kind of odd that you got 8 fouls to none.
Right.
That there's not any fouling going on by the Tigers.
None that's getting called.
Well, true. I mean, I have to say, though, I mean, they've been playing more of a zone defense and packing it in and not really pressing too much on the outside. Ball's knocked out by Matt Kirk, number 1 for the Eagles.
And that timeout called by CDUA just so they could stop that run that the Eagles have had here to bring it up to 17-13.
Yeah, cut it to 4. They were on a nice run. They're playing some good defense here. Nice job. That's offensive foul. There you go. He lowered the shoulder and moved into him. The first foul called, and it goes against Aiko Smith. But Kirk had great position, moved his feet perfectly, and once you lower that shoulder to try to create some space, you've caused an offensive foul.
A little bit different at that point, huh?
Yep, it is. And that was a good call. It was a really good call, even though Smith disagreed. That's he's got to dry those shoes off. He's slipping all over the place. The ball hits nothing and is pulled down by Thomas. And they've got the ball bringing it up. Smith doesn't have anything to worry about. That was just his first foul. That's first foul on the Tigers. As we were talking about, I guess there's that commentator jinx, huh?
Yeah, unless the coach finds them if they get for every foul they get.
moving the ball around. 2:28 to play in the first half. Coach Moore calling his defense, no more fouls, no more fouls. He's got 3 of his starters with fouls. Well, I thought his foot was on the line. Boy, 33, Baptiste just ripped that away from Norton. The ball up to Norton, see if he can control it. He's going to throw it back out. He's got a pass. This is Carbo for 3. Carbo from the outside at the point.
And just like that, we're at a 1-point game.
And just like that, my pen ran out of ink.
Oh, my.
Hang on, I got another one down here. Or a pencil. I got to find it. But we'll get it back. Carbo with 3. What a great shot. 17 to 16.
He's fired up a few of those, but he's finally found one.
And a lot of dribbling. I got a 5-second count. I'm not sure. That should be double dribble as well because the ball bounced over. That's a 5. Oh, they're going to call a timeout. That was great defense by the Eagles. You going to take a break, Chuck?
We'll take it here with them.
You're taking a break. It's 17-16 Tigers over the Eagles. You're watching Menard Eagle basketball on 446sports.com.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
And we're back live. The Eagles only trail by 1 with 1:26 to play in the first half. And they did a nice job. The score was 13-4 Tigers over the Eagles at the end of the first. And we talked about it to see if they could get a turnaround. And, you knew they weren't going to get 30, but they've put 12 up. And another good defensive play by Matt Kirk. Good hands. Drives it down. Now he's going to get it. He's got a Cotton wide open. He should have taken the shot, but they'll hang on to it, work the ball around, try to find another open shot. Got to be careful not to walk. That ball was stolen, and the Eagles need to get back. Kirk with the foul. That was kind of reaching in, a little frustration there. He's played such good defense, down in the set defense, and then right there on the press, just pressed a little too hard, picked up his first foul. That's a 1-and-1 situation. You don't want that to happen to give them free points here if they can make them. This is Tito Wilson at the line for his first of a 1-on-1.
Yep, and that's their 9th team foul, so one more there in double.
That's right. They get 2 at 10. And he picks up the first one. Free throws, man.
On the
Teams
plus,
should practice. You got to make the free points when you get them.
Yeah. On the plus, there's 55.4 seconds left in this half, though.
And there's the second one. And that's 19-16, but that's the first points in minutes. I don't know how many minutes, but probably a good 4 to 5 minutes for these Tigers. Defense has been the key for the Eagles. They just can't blow it here at the close of the half. There's a shot from the outside, and 5 hits it. Smith with another deuce. I think he's got 14 of the 21 points.
Good gracious.
21, a 5-point lead now with 22 seconds left, and the Eagles trying not to blow the comeback that they had going. Here's Cotton from the outside. Can't answer the 3. Taken in 10 seconds. Smith, Aiko passes it over to Tito Wilson. He's dribbling around. He's got 1.9. They're not going to get it off. And we'll end the half with a 21-16 score as the CDUA Tigers lead the Menard Eagles by 5, 21-16. And we'll be back right after this. This is 446sports.com bringing you live action of Menard Eagle basketball.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
And we're back live. It's halftime of the boys basketball, varsity basketball game with the Eagles trailing by 5, 21-16 to the CDUA Tigers. Man, that's a mouthful. Country Day University Academy. You guys had a team not too far from LSUA in Rapides, the Mustangs. I'm here with head coach Jessica Sanders of the Lady Eagles. And just congratulations, Coach. A heck of a win tonight, 68-33 the final. And that's not uncommon for the Lady Eagles to have blowout victories this year.
I mean, we've done a good job of doing the best we can to take care of business.
Well, you know, that's good. I was kind of talking about it during the broadcast. If you watch Coach Mulkey, you know, for the LSU Tigers, and I'm not doing.
I watched it last night.
Wasn't it incredible with the A&M? With a 40-point victory? Yeah. She does not take the pedal, you know, take her foot off the pedal. Right. No matter who she's got in there. Right. Those girls play, and that's the game. Right. Is that kind of your philosophy too? It's like, hey, we're here to score points, not to just win, but score points.
Yeah, the key word that we use with the girls is execute. And, you know, when we step out on the floor, we have to execute, not, you know, on both ends and of the floor. But I think our girls did a good job of that tonight, especially those coming off the bench. Really put the pedal to the metal. Yeah,
they did. Shelton, the Bordelon played really well. Methvin came in. Roy, you know, all of them came in and played really well off the bench. And you just transitioned me right into what I was going to talk about, because in that first quarter, it was 13-10.
Yeah.
You had to be shocked by that. You weren't expecting Rapides to be able to put 10 points on the board and it be a 3-point game at the end of the first quarter, were you?
Well, I mean,
I know you want to be kind for the other school, but
no, I mean, you know, and I have much respect for you know, Coach Henderson. You know, he was actually one of my first basketball coaches growing up in Marksville. You know, and again, you know, every team is not the same team that they were in November. You know, everybody's a little bit better. You know, and there's a lot of great coaches, and he's one of them. And, you know, for us, I think we've had a tough week. We played Ash on Tuesday. It's a big game. We played Hamilton Christian on Wednesday. You know, and I think we just kind of, you know, didn't fully push the gas pedal.
Well, and I guess that's kind of where I was going with that is I had Principal Gatlin up here, and we were talking at halftime of y'all's game and talking about the girls, and he is here supporting all of the sports. But, you know, that first quarter just seemed like maybe the girls were tired because it was their third game this week. But that word execute that you said, it didn't seem like they were executing the way – it looked like you really wanted to expose the paint and get it down to the paint. But Rapides, they played a zone defense and packed in the paint, and there was a lot of turnovers trying to force it in there as opposed to taking what you were given.
Right.
But then you put the subs in, and they kind of lit the fire under everybody. You had a 30-point second quarter.
Yeah, 30-point second quarter. You know, Sawyer and Jamie that came in. You know, I mean, they complement each other so well because they played together for so long, and they're so quick. You know, you don't even know they're there. And, you know, they understand the word execute, and they've got one thing on their mind is to go get the ball. And they do a good job of that, which speeds up the game, speeds up the tempo. And, you know, we get a lot of points like that off of transition.
Well, and then you started putting the full court press on, and that's when it really became apparent, you know, they have trouble handling that full court press, and that opened the gates, the floodgates, and then everybody got into the rhythm after that. Because even when the starters came off, they were a different team and different players than in the first quarter.
Right, yeah. So I think, again, I think every game from here on out is mental, and, you know, we just have to execute. No matter, you know, who we're playing, where we're at, the game plan's the same.
Yeah, so you go into division play, district play, division play. You know, what are the teams, not that you're not concerned about everybody, but who are the teams that, for those who were you may be watching for the first time, that kind of you're more, you know, have more concern over, that match up better with you?
Well, I mean
you got to win them all.
That's right. The goal is to win district, obviously, but I mean, we have a pretty tough district, and we have some good teams. You know, 3 or 4 of the teams that are in our district are ranked in their division. So, you know, we have Rose Pine number 1, we have Evolves number 3. Right now, Glenmore is sitting at number 6. So, you know, it's going to be a tough district ahead.
Yeah, because see, y'all pick up more teams in your division and districts than we had in football. Okay. You know, because you got Glenmora, which they don't play football. So they weren't there. So having them come in and to think about them, because you got Oakdale too sitting out there.
And Oakdale's another one. You know, she's done a great
and Pickering.
job. Right. So, you know, those teams, you know, top 10, you know, including Oakdale.
Yeah.
Who has, you know, improved tremendously and done a really good job of you know. Playing.
You got work ahead of you.
Yes.
As Coach Kelly said, October is for what was it? October is for November's contenders, October's pretenders, you know, November's contenders. That's kind of what you were saying before. You know, now you're into it. I mean, you got 20 wins on the season. You were saying possibly a record this early in the year for a Lady Eagle team.
Yeah, it is a school record for, you know, a Lady Eagle team at Menard, and it's a big accomplishment to the girls, you know, and the work they've done. And I feel confident that those 22 games that we played, you know, pre-district have definitely helped us to prepare going into district play starting Tuesday.
Well, I wish you all the best, and I'll be keeping an eye on it because Doug's sick tonight, and we wished him well. So I'm really happy to be able to kind of fill in and hopefully doing the game justice. But I'll be keeping an eye on you guys and watching. And this is my alma mater, so enjoyed watching the girls and the way they execute and the job that you're doing, Coach Sanders. Thanks so much for joining us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be back with more basketball in the third quarter right after this. We're back with 446sports.com. Thanks, Coach.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
And we're back with third period action. The Tigers get the ball to start the third period, put up a shot right away by Wilson from the outside three-point range, and it missed everything. This is Aiko Smith trying to pass it off to Tay Thomas. It goes out of bounds, and the Eagles get the turnover to start the quarter. Let's see if they can get some points and to tighten this game up even further. They trail by 5. 21-16. They did a nice job of coming back, though, didn't they?
Yeah, I was going to say, not near the deficit they were facing earlier in that first period. They just got really far behind, but went on a nice run, brought it back within a game. So 5 points is not that bad for them.
Throwing it down and inside to Deuce Kirk. Smith with the block, no body call. And then Deuce got the rebound and gave it up. Here's going to go take it himself, number 2, and it's too hard. And Deuce Kirk with the hustle back, but 3 going to get the over-the-back call, and they pick up the first foul of the second half in the third quarter.
After going the first half with almost none.
They only had 1, so they matched it right here. Probably could have had one on Deuce down there, down low, but didn't get a body call down there.
Again, as long as they're staying consistent with letting them play through a little bit, the guys kind of have figured that out.
Yep. So the Eagles, don't want to get into a running match, I don't think, with this Tiger team. There's a steal and out of bounds.
They're quick.
They are quick, and you telegraph in the pass. You can't do that, especially when you're standing that far out in the back court and trying to make that long pass over to the wing. Now down low. Oh, it was nicely done, but could not hit. Going to be helped up. They got numbers if they take it. 3 on the drive. Oh, blocked by Juno. And they're going to say it went out of bounds off of Juno. But I think that was Cotton trying to hit, 10 for the Eagles. Tolbert trying to hit it almost like an alley-oop shot, not a dunk.
Right.
And came up short and hit the deck hard. But the Eagles able to get back and play defense to stop that. There's a foul on Tolbert. Right now, I think that's his first that I have. But that's going to be the biggest concern, I think, for Coach Moore, is the foul trouble that his guys were in. He had at least 3 of them that we have down for 2 fouls of his starters. So they're going to have to not get into foul trouble here early. The shot is off. It's still a 5-point game. The Eagles can still cut into it if they can get a good shot here. The shot from the outside is way short. Tigers not going to rush it down. Eagles trying to set up. They get the steal. This is, I think that's Hopewell, number 12. He's going to get the layup. Oh, and too hard. Cotton gets the bucket and may get the old-fashioned 3 if he can hit the extra point and the free throw.
The hoop and the harm, huh?
Hoop and harm. Eagles fans in the student section on their feet.
Yes, they have. They always have a good section here. I'll give you a little shot of it while we have it also on camera with the play on the court.
Cotton with the deuce. See if he can pick up the freebie, and he does. Very nice. He's got 6 on the night, and the Eagles trail by a bucket. 6 minutes to go in the third. Smith with the ball up front. He's guarded by Tolbert. At risk. That could be a jump ball. Oh, he's going to call the foul. Wow, on Cotton. Woo! There's Gadd coming in. Cotton going to go out. That may be Cotton's second foul. or third. He may be the one that we missed.
May have been. Yep.
So Gadd is in the game for him. Gave up his dribble. I don't think CDUA had put in any subs at all. They're playing with the same 5 guys that they played the first half with. Here's Aiko Smith. The shot is off. He was making those in the first. Here's the drive. Juno, Deuce Kirk in the spot. Here's Gadd for 3. Oh, man, that could have been nice. The rebound to the Tigers. Coming down, they don't have any numbers.
Yep.
I don't know where he was throwing the ball, but he's fortunate that Norton tipped it out of bounds. He had nobody under the basket, and he was trying to pass it. Talking about Wilson for the Tigers.
That's
Here's
right. Yep.
Tay Thomas with the ball outside, gets it to Smith, the point guard. He's guarded nicely by Tolbert. 5-second call. Coach Redfern not believing that one. He may have backed up over the timeline, but that Tolbert was right on him, though, the whole time. You can't just dribble it around when you got a man on you. Coach Moore,
pleading his case.
I think Coach Moore is telling him the rules. Here's Norton. He's got it down in the corner. The shot, didn't take it. He drove instead. He's got him in the corner for the shot if he wants it. Back up top, swinging it around. Gadd going to drive in, now looking to get it off. Now he can dribble if he wants. Back out to Norton. Shot clock. None.
Somebody's counting one, though.
Don't have to worry about it. The three-point shot is no good. Smith with the ball. Now he's driving it in. He's going to pull it up. Juno with the rebound. He's got numbers. He's got a man under. Oh, that should be a foul right there. But Tolbert with the shot, his 4th point on the night.
Talking about the moving screens.
The moving screen by Norton on the inside. Right there at the point of attack. Now we got a tie ball game at 21. Thing about CDUA is they haven't played any subs, so they could be getting worn out here. And we'll see if the Eagles, who did play some subs, have the legs at the end of the game. They're going to let him drive in. They should step in and take the charge. Outside shot way off. There's Juno. He's going to go up for the lay-in. No foul. Now they call the foul. And Juno missed it, but he'll get 2 free throws. That's a good call. He undercut him with the body. Is that, who did they call that on?
I wasn't watching.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Code, I'm sorry.
That's all right. That should be the 3rd foul on the Tigers. That's the one thing they're fortunate with is they went through the whole first half with 1. No, take that back. That is just the 2nd foul. I was looking at the one from the first half.
Yeah. Now, is that the Eagles' first lead of the game, or did they started out, didn't they?
That's a good question. No, I don't think they had a lead. I think they've trailed the whole time.
I think so.
Because it was 13-4.
Yeah, because that's their first lead then.
Juno sinks both of them. Hopewell, excuse me. Juno was from the girls' game.
That's right.
Hopewell with his first 2 points that I have off the free throws. A 2-point lead for the Eagles. The drive, that's a charge. Yep. Nice job by Deuce Kirk. Number 3, Tay Thomas. That's his 2nd foul this half.
I used to teach us as the big boys down low, taking the charge, tuck your chin in your chest.
Yep. You can't be afraid to step in there and let him bump into you. And you got to get really good contact. You can't flop first.
Yeah, we see a lot of flopping.
Yep.
Some places are really good at it.
There's a 3-pointer. Deuce trying to get the rebound. Oh, Tolbert gets it. A foul on number 4. That's our first sub. And he'll get in the books. Let me see if I can get a name on that. UA, number 4 is Matwire. Tolbert makes the first one. Eagles with a 3-point lead.
Sub trying to come in for the shooter. They're showing 4 fouls. I thought I had 4 already up there, and he makes the second one, drains it down. Sub in for him. That is number 12 coming in.
Yeah, Hopewell coming back into the game. 25-24. I mean 21. A 4-point lead for the Eagles.
I'm sorry, that's 13 coming back in. Hopewell, bad
Hopewell
pass.
with the steal. Nice fake.
Very patient underneath with that steal on an errant pass.
Picks up his first true bucket. 13. That's Sherman. Christian Sherman picking up. That's his third foul. That was quick to pick up.
Yep. Number 1 coming in.
And number 4 will come in.
Rather, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hard to see those numbers. You're right.
Tyler McVeigh coming in. See his first action on the night. They got Hopewell now on Smith, guarding him up top. The crowd getting into it, giving them momentum, keeping the momentum with the Eagles. There's a pick right there. Freed him up, but he can't do anything. Hopewell on the fast break. See if he can jam it. Oh, he does. Jacques Hopewell with the jam. He's got the hops to go with the defense. 29-21. Deuce. Man, oh man, Deuce Kirk with the foul on the baseline. And that'll bring in Matt Kirk to come in for his brother.
Hopewell, kind of like those Oreos, the big stuff, right?
Woo, yes,
Boy,
sir.
He brought that one from way back.
That was nice. Deuce picked up his third foul there. Coach, with 2:14 left in the third period, doesn't want him to pick up a fourth. You got to have him. He had a big third period right here. There's a walk. Boy, he's all over the place.
They called it that, Tom. They must have heard you down there.
Nice job by Cotton on the defense. You know, if you want to get away with walks, you can't wear those light blue shoes.
No, you cannot.
You know, you just point yourself out on the floor. But there's a steal by 24. Oh, they call a foul.
On number 2. Oh, no, on
24.
Yep.
On the pick. I thought it was a clean pick, actually. That he did a nice job. But the fouls have gone the opposite way. Not too bad, 5-4. So it's a lot more even.
Ref over there warning the CDUA coach.
Well, he should. I mean, it was 10 fouls to 1 in the first half. He's going to complain about getting fouls called against him now in the second half. So now the Eagles, Coach Moore, interesting call. He's going to try to run the clock out here with 1:45 left and play a stall game here and see if they can hang on to the ball. Here's Hopewell going up. Too hard.
On the board. Got a foul.
And they're going to call a foul on 2-3. 3-3. That is Baptiste. That's his first one that I have. And you'll have Hopewell going in for 2 free throws. He's perfect on the night. He's 2 for 2. See if they can stretch this lead to 10.
And they're already in the bonus.
It's an 8-point game now, and Hopewell misses the the freebie. He gets a second one, though. Try to make it a 9-point game with 1:34 to play in the third. He does. They're gonna press him. I think they know they got him a little bit tired. Smith trying to beat Hopewell on the press. Nice defense, nice foot movement. That's gonna be on Matt Kirk. Matt wanted a jump ball.
Yep.
I know that first one they called on him was a jump ball. I couldn't tell the hands on this one. I think the officiating crew has been a good crew tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they've been pretty lenient as far as the fouls go, but I think the second half now has kind of gotten a little more aggressive, and so they're trying to get a few fouls to keep it calmed down too.
Yeah,
they built that from the first half too.
Kind of even. Well, true. They let them play a little rough in the first half. So the Tigers going to drive in with Smith. They got a hand on it. Nice job by Carbo. Carbo going to lay it up and miss it. There's Juno with the tip in. Juno showing hops again right there to take the tap and just tip it right in and not come back down with it. That's a smart move for someone who can jump like that.
Yes.
You never want to bring the ball. Could be a charge, but they're going to call a block on Juno. That's a good call. Unfortunately for Menard, that's his third. Aiko Smith taking it in the forehead off the chest. They're going to leave Juno in. Oh, no. Okay. Carbo was coming out, and Christian Sherman comes in. They got to take Hopewell out, but he, Kirk, and Sherman have 3 fouls apiece.
Now at 6, don't they go into bonus? Aren't they 1-1 now?
That's 6, though. It shouldn't be a 1-1. Oh, they got to take number 5 out because the coach came out to check on him.
Yes.
He came out onto the court to look at him, and he's got to take him out. It's kind of like a helmet coming off of a football player.
Yeah.
You got to come out. It's a good move. He only has to come out for a little. He can take a timeout and bring him back in if he wants. He's got 5 total timeouts left, so, I mean, he could use one here.
My apologies. I'm sitting here watching the action and not letting our viewers at home enjoy it as well. I apologize. We'll do better. I fuss at my camera people typically to tell them that, hey, you got to watch the game through the camera lens, and here I am doing exactly what I fuss about.
Number 4, Matwire, had come in once already. Now he's back in the game. Aiko Smith, number 5, is the point guard. So as soon as now if he throws it to that backcourt, that's a turnover on the defense because Aiko Smith, the point guard's not there.
Yeah.
Smith,
he hadn't established himself on the right side of the court yet.
Well, Matwire went back into the backcourt, and then the guy turned around and passed it to him.
Yeah, he was trying to get back across the timeline, but
51 seconds left, 32-21. It's an 11-point game or lead for the Eagles. Smith with the steal.
Turnover.
And the turnover. Nice job by Matt Kirk. Now he's got Carbo. See if Carbo can get it. Take the layup and in. Nice job by Carbo to pull it down and stay in control and pick up the bucket. It's a 13-point lead with 30 seconds left. A steal. Carbo with the ball. Timeout. See, that's a jump ball. And it's going to Menard.
Yeah, it should have been a travel. He rolled with his feet.
He did. He rolled over. Could have called the timeout. They got 5 left too, man.
Coach was running down trying to do it, but the ref was looking at the play.
Yeah, the pace of play was too far away. They're on the opposite end of Menard's bench. Here's a pass. Carbo with a walk. It went out of bounds, but he walked before that.
Yeah.
Nice defense by the Tigers to kind of fool him there when he grabbed the ball and turned around. Just kind of scared him a little bit. So 18 seconds left. The Tigers will try to play for the last shot. The Eagles will try to stop it. Smith back in the game at the point. He's going to drive it in, and he misses the layup. Gadd has it. They need to slow it down. Aiko Smith has a cramp. He's going to have to come out of the game with 2.7 seconds left, but that's all right because that'll end the half. But he went up for the shot, and he just cramping up. They're going to have to get him going. Let's take a break. Eagles lead it by 13, 34-21, and we'll be back right after this. This is 446sports.com.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
They need to get some of the guys that they have at the LSU games with the little mops, squeegees, and come around and mop it. I mean, because he laid on the floor for a while, and you know that jersey's full of sweat.
Oh, yeah. My wife has a Swiffer at the house. That's what we'll call him.
Yeah. I mean, it was. You could see how tight that calf was. 1.7 seconds to pass.
Oh, nice try.
Nice job by 3, Tate Thomas, to have the ball as it missed everything, and he missed everything on the putback. We'll be back with the fourth period as Menard has stormed back here in the third to take a 13-point lead, 34-21. This is Menard Eagle basketball on 446sports.com. And we're back live at the Eagles Nest indoors as the Menard Eagles trying to make it a twofer tonight as the ladies basketball team won 68-33 over the Rapides Lady Mustangs. And from out in that area, LSUA, the Country Day University Academy Tigers trail in this one. The Eagles trying to win it and have a girls-boys victory night tonight to go into the weekend feeling pretty good about themselves.
Absolutely. 13-
point lead. The Eagles held the Tigers scoreless. It was a 21-16 game, Tigers over the Eagles. Now it's 34-21. Scoreless third quarter. And there's a steal by Tolbert, and he's going to go up and lay it in. That could be a technical for banging the board, but they didn't call it. And makes it 36-21. Eagles defense really coming on strong in the second half. Whatever Coach Moore said at halftime worked.
And might want to record that for another time also.
Yeah, play it on big speakers. 5-second call. Oh, no, they call Tolbert. Tolbert, his second foul. Aiko Smith, they still playing with Matwire in place of Aiko Smith. That is a huge loss for the Tigers. Aiko Smith has had 12 of the 21 points, and they're still at 21, so he still has 12 of the 21.
Wow.
So, I mean, think about that. They only have 9 points from all the other players, and Aiko's the one with the tight calf muscle over there with the cramps. The free throw, 1-and-1, no good. Hopewell with the rebound. This is Cotton getting the ball over to Christian Sherman. Sherman to Carbo. Got to get it out to Cotton and just kind of run some clock a little bit right now. Without Smith in the game, they could do that. But you don't want to get so stagnant that your whole offense stagnates, especially if the Tigers are able to mount some kind of comeback. That calf muscle is really tight. They cannot get it loosened up. You don't really see that much in football. They usually stretch it out, and they're back in the game.
And they're drinking pickle juice a lot, too.
Yep. You got to hydrate well before. Here's Carbo. Oh, man. He took the body blow and almost made the bucket. The press is on. Deuce Kirk getting back. Here's the drive in. The missed shot, but Deuce lost his position and gave it up for Thomas to get two. The first points of the second half for the Tigers just now. Whoa, what a pass by Norton. Just barely got into Kirk's hands. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this call right here to kind of slow it up and play the delay game here and get yourself out of rhythm.
Yeah, it's not going to be a good one for sure if they don't get some points out of it.
There it is. Got it down to Deuce. And he got position with that big body of his and put it in for the bucket. 38-23. Defense. Oh, Jerome Hopewell going to go up and lay it in. 2 points for Jacques Hopewell. Thought he might try to jam it and get the foul. Matwire dribbling between defenders, and Kirk's got it. See if Kirk can jam it.
No, Kirk.
No. I was just wondering.
No. Kirk got too much lanyard in him to try to get off the ground.
42-23. More defense by the Eagles, pressuring them to get it in, and they just get it in over the 10-second count. outside, moving the ball around. You can see that fatigue is setting in on this Tiger team. There's a steal by Hopewell. He's got to pass it off to Kirk. 33 going to muscle him up. Kirk gets it in from underneath the basket. It rolls in.
What a finger roll that was, huh?
Wow. Had to roll it up over. Ako Smith sitting at the check-in table. 33 stopped Batiste with his first 2 of the game. Cuts the lead to 19, 44-25 with 4.5 left. Here's Cotton. Oh, that's a jump ball.
No,
it's going the Eagles' way.
No, they called a foul on it.
Oh, overridden. Yes. The guy from behind called the foul, but on the sideline he called jump ball.
Yep.
Is that on 33? Is that who?
That was number 3, I believe.
Number 3?
Yeah.
That's his 3rd foul, at least that I have. Cotton going to get 2 free throw, or 1 and 1 actually, right?
Yeah, should be a 1 and 1.
They're in the 1 and 1.
Yep.
Cotton has had. Now Smith can check back in.
Umpire first, when he made the call, he pointed to the ground, to the floor, keep it on the floor. But obviously they're in bonus. So.
Yep, Deuce Kirk going to come out and take a seat for a couple of minutes, maybe.
And referees got together, talked about it, and said, "Wait a minute, you called on the floor, but now you're showing 1 and 1. Tell me about what's going on." And he sinks the first one.
Cotton perfect on the night with 2 for 2 on the free throw line. These are where they count, man. You got to have these free baskets. So many teams lose games.
And it rattles and goes in. Shooter being replaced. And a timeout call. Looks like a full. We'll take it with them right here, Tom, if you would. You're watching Eagle Basketball on 446sports.com.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Senla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles, and I promise our team at the all-new Giles Hyundai will do everything possible to live up to the high standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. And with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back live in the Eagles' nest, 46-25, a 21-point lead, and what a turnaround. The Eagles trailed by 5, 21-16. They've outscored the Tigers 21-4 between the third period and the almost 4 minutes of this one. And we only have 4 minutes left in the game. And the Tigers trying to get a basket, and they will. The foul on.
That was a free one there.
Christian Sherman picking up his 4th foul, and number 3 gets the deuce and maybe the harm to go with it. Got a sub coming in. Hopewell going to get a rest. With 4:12 left in the game, it looks like maybe Coach Moore is going to rest his starters here. Still got Tolbert in, but maybe the subs can hold the line the rest of the way, Chuck?
Yes, hope so. Give them a little rest, see what we can do. A lot of confidence in your
It's an 18-point game.
Yeah.
That's when you got a press going, you can't throw the ball across court like that.
That was an eagle pass. That one just kind of soared there for a little bit. It didn't.
I see what you did there. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, fortunately, number 24 knocked it out of bounds. But you got to have your guys coming back to the ball to help you out. They got him in the corner. Take the shot, big fella. They're going to stretch it out and try to stall things here. Oh, you got caught in the trap trying to dribble out of it, out of bounds. He got
Stays with the Eagles.
Boy, yeah, he got helped out right there. You hang on to it too long, and they get you in the two-man trap. You have difficulty getting out of that.
Yeah, and they're number 5 for the Tigers, just building confidence on them legs right now.
Oh,
wow.
Nice shot.
Little one-handed lefty there.
Yeah, by J.T. Norton. Picked up the deuce to make it a 20-point game, and that's a big bucket right there to kind of take some momentum away from the Tigers.
And that'll build those subs' confidence a little bit that they can keep the score there.
Yep. 3.5 minutes left to play.
A lot of needed extra fuel there going into the district.
That's a charge, but they're going to call the foul first. That'll be a 1-and-1. Eagles got to stop doing that. You can't stop the clock and give them some free points.
Yeah.
I can't tell if that was on Carbo or on number 5.
Yeah, he was across over there when he gave the numbers. I couldn't see well.
I'm going to give it to Carbo. It could have been Matt Hicks, number 5. Free throw is no good. Christian Sherman with it. Going to get it up to Hicks. The pass over, swing it out. And they're going to pull it back. Keep the ball moving against this press. Pressure defense. There you go. Nice job swinging it around. Inside out. Inside out. There's a shot by Sherman. Way off, off the back rim. Yeah. 3 minutes left in the game. It's a 20-point lead, 48-28. Smith with the ball. That calf is pretty good, but he comes up short. He's still got some jump left in him.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Tolbert. Going to go in, throw it up. Oh, no foul. He just knocked Tolbert to the ground. I think they just said, hey, we're just letting them finish this game out. 2.5 minutes. Smith with the shot, no good. That's going to hurt his calf a little bit as he hits the floor.
Yep.
Here's Sherman with the shot. They're going to call it out to the Eagles.
That was weird. I'm sorry.
It was.
I saw only 2 Eagles down there, and then it went out of bounds, so I don't know.
Number 2 was there.
Yeah. Okay.
It was kind of an unsure call.
Yeah.
But went Eagles' way. 2:17 left, 20-point game, 48-28 Eagles.
No fear of home cooking on the broadcast.
Oh, it must have been a technical foul called.
Ah.
Technical foul maybe on the coach that we didn't see over here. He was up talking to the coach that got run into by Smith with the elbow.
Okay.
So Cotton on to get 2 freebies from the bench, and Menard will get the ball. Cotton's a good free throw shooter. He's 5 for 5 on the night. Had 1 in the first half to go.
Several minutes ago, I saw the SRO have to go over he stood over there by the
by the scores table.
Not for the coach, by no means, not that I think of, but it may end up being dual purpose. But he usually gets over there to get the jackets and stuff for the refs at the end of the game to escort them out as well.
Okay. Yeah, probably dual. That looks like they're going to bring in some more subs.
The hockey exchange.
Yep. Drive in, pull it back out. 2:12 to go. It's a 22-point game, 50-28. This is Hopewell back in the game, and Kirk swinging it around, trying to hold it out, maybe to get to the inside of a minute, and then put the other subs in. Here's Carbo. Got a walk.
Here's a sub.
There they go.
All but one.
Get a big cheer by the student section.
I thought there was 4, but there is 5 to change line there. Okay. So a line change.
1:55 to play. The Eagles have a 22-point lead, and it's pretty much over.
Well, say that.
It'd be tough.
Yep.
There's Carbo with the steal. He kicks it. If he could just save it and move it out. And now move it around. Looks like Gadd with the ball down to Matt Kirk. Throws it away. Number 33 in the game. That's Gage Wright, along with Matt Hicks.
He left that one out.
Huh?
Gage Wright left that one out. That might be why Doug is sick. It might be my jokes. Might not because he's so bad.
Well, he wasn't throwing up.
Well, thank you.
50-28. your score, 1:15 to play.
He does keep turning my mic off. So
I think the dad jokes are good, man. They're my kind of jokes. 3-point shot from way out, almost from the bench by Carbo. No good. Bounced off the rim. Just over a minute left. It's a 22-point game right now, and the coach now for CDUA going to empty his bench.
Yep.
He's got one more little guy out there, number 13, that is not getting in, but he's going to bring out his starters. They played really well in the first half, and now they'll clear the rest of the other one. Get 24 out there to finish it off. Following Coach Moore's lead.
Yep, nice.
On that.
Good sportsmanship on both.
Oh,
goodness.
Missed the defense there, and Matt Kirk with the deuce.
And at this point, people don't get upset with the scores. Both teams have subs in, so whatever happens at this point with the score happens with the score.
Well, we talked about it at halftime with Coach Sanders. I mean, they had a 68-33 win, and you can't let up. I mean, all of the kids have to play and execute and keep executing because, every play is a learning experience, and you still got to win games because you want to win a championship.
Yeah, and this is the gentleman's concession, if you will, and get those younger guys some time to play. When you kind of see that, hey, we're just not catching up. We're going to let them let the young guys play, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, here's a shot. No good. You get players like number 33. I think he picked up his first foul, so he can get in the books.
They're in double bonus now.
They got to go down and shoot too. But you got to learn about the paint and the 3 seconds in the paint. Whether or not
a lot of movement around behind us. I want to make sure it's all friendly.
Yeah. These kids must know each other.
Yeah, somebody looks like they went over and got a shirt, and of course then they want to act all big and bad. I guess that's probably junior high kids. Of course it could be high school. I guess it's high school.
It could be. They all look like babies.
Yes, they do.
21 seconds left. It is 52-29, and the Eagles should just pull it out and hold it a little bit. They're going to swing it around. Matt Kirk.
Well, they'll let these guys just play because
there's a shot.
Both. And it stay with the Eagles. Came off a face. He threw it back in.
Matt Kirk saved it and hit it off the face.
Yep, but no.
Of the Tigers.
Yep, but he was already standing out of bounds.
Okay. They're going to keep a press on for these young guys. There's McTwire with a shot.
Let them play.
1.6. Just hold it. And that does it. You got a 2 for tonight. The ladies win big, and the boys come in and come from behind to win this game.
You need to call Doug and let him know that because you were here, they got a 2-fer.
They got a 2-fer, man. Yeah, I mean, and think about it. They trailed 21-16 at the half.
Yes.
So only 13 points put on the board for the Tigers in the second half.
And 31.
8 points because they had 21.
Yeah. 31-8 in the second half.
And then you got 20.
31. If it was 21.
30.
Wait.
36 points for the Eagles in the second half.
I had the scores backwards.
Yeah.
Yep.
36 points. So, hey, it's been a pleasure. And thank you to all of our sponsors, Chuck and Doug, with Valex, our new title sponsor, BU Designs, BK Distributors, Appliance Parts, CM6, Wallace Eye Center for our school boards, Walk-Ons, Sandler Trucking, our towing, Jason Hawk Farm Bureau Insurance, Talk to the Hawk.
Yes.
We talked Eagles tonight. And, of course, Giles Hyundai. One of our newer businesses in the area to come in, and they're going to be building a brand new facility in the area, and it's going to be phenomenal. And we're just glad that all these guys allow us to do what we do.
Yeah.
And it's been a pleasure working with you, Chuck.
It has been a pleasure. And you just say, Giles, just where people know where they are. They're on MacArthur Drive, that south end of MacArthur, down there close to the walk-on, too, is another one of our sponsors. So they're down there in that area where one of the old Dodge places
the old
used to be.
M&M, deal.
One of Doug's favorites, right?
Right. Doug knew it all too well.
He really did.
We're glad to have him at the City of Pineville. But yeah, that's they do a great business over there. We just purchased a car from them, and we use Valex to help us finance it. And just some great folks there. Sarah doing the loans off of Jackson Street, and the guys at Giles were fantastic for us. So we appreciate that. Appreciate you and Doug, and appreciate 446 Sports for doing this high school coverage of basketball. Stay tuned. We'll have Eagle softball coming up, too. More basketball games to come for you and Doug.
Yep.
And maybe me if something happens.
Or if I get sick, you can take over.
Oh, yeah. Doug doesn't want me doing that. You do a great job. Your setup is great, and I want to mimic it for football and softball as we get there.
It's one of those things that's a work in progress, just trying to get for us all to have something similar so the viewers can enjoy a similar view for everything. So it's just one of those things, building the company up, looking great. Everybody's is doing a great part in it. We appreciate you being such an integral part and being the connection with Holy Savior Menard here at the Eagles. So.
Well, look, and all the businesses that are out there, lawyers, you name it, we need you as a part of this broadcast to help us keep it going and to grow it. We got Tioga coming on board next fall for football.
That's right.
And we hope to keep adding more sports and doing things. We're already doing a lot of shows.
Yes.
I mean,
over 200 last year.
Yeah.
Over 200 last year. And
high school sports.
Yeah. Multiple countries all over the United States have viewers. If you're close enough to be at wherever the event is, be here. Be at the gym, be at the field, be at the Diamond, wherever the event is, be there. You can go back and watch it. You can go back and create highlights. You can go back and ooh and ah over whatever play that you saw live. But we want you here. The athletes want you here. The schools want you here. Come out and just enjoy us on what I call a relive, or that would be relive that moment. So.
Well, yeah, and if you can't be there, be here live, then make sure you're in front of your TV watching 446sports.com.
Absolutely.
And like you said, if you're there live, I was talking with Braylon Dusang before the game, Braylon, lineman for the Eagles football team, and he said he would go back and watch the games on Saturday, and because they're always there in the archive section of 446sports.com. So you always have the opportunity to go back and watch the games. Great job, Chuck. I'm Tom Boucher for Chuck Perkins. This has been Menard Eagle basketball. Both the guys and the girls, both victors tonight over their opponents. And it's been on 446sports.com. Have a blessed weekend, everybody, and a blessed night tonight.
Thank you, God, for everything you do for us. Appreciate you.
Amen. Have a wonderful night.